Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurin Hani binti Raji. Matric number is 01DKA 19F2035 and my group member Muhammad Syahir bin Suhairi. Matric number 01DKA 19F2037 and Hazir Ifdi bin Hussein. Matric number 01DKA 19F2038. Today we're going to present about our final year project, which is the title is pH Value Reader PVR. Okay, in this presentation today, we will explain about the introduction, problem statement, objective, scope of study, methodology, Gantt chart, and last but not least, the result analysis of our project. Water quality is a term used here to express the suitability of water to sustain various uses of processes. 98% of water use originates from the rivers and 70% of the water resources are for the agriculture industry. The quality of river water has a significant impact of human life. Humans use rivers for irrigation in agriculture, daily necessities such as drinking water, transportation, for generating electricity through hydroelectric dams, and for leisure activities. Due to urbanizations and modernizations, river water pollution is a severe problem in Malaysia and has an adverse impact on the sustainability of water resources. The Department of Environment, DOE, has classified the water quality index based on 5 classification, which is class 1, 2, 3, class 4, and class 5. The table here is showing the water quality index classification that being classified by the Department of Environment. For the parameter of pH, the class 1 is the pH value is more than 7. For class 2, the pH value between 6 to 7. Class 3, pH value between 5 and 6. Class 4, the pH value is less than 5. And class 5, which is the pH value is more than 5. Problem statement, based on the literature review that we have done before, we found out from the Sinar Harian newspaper on 3rd of December 2021, an article about hentikan pencemaran sungai stated that according to the Selangor Department of Environment, out of 2,000 industrial premises in the Sungai Buloh, about 20% were found to produce or discharge industrial waste into the river. Some of them do not have a treatment plan to treat waste, thus not complying with Standard B of the Environmental Quality Industry Influence Regulation 2009. Polluted river has been issued since before, referring to the Sun Daily on 28 December 2001. An article titled Adopt Drastic Strategies to Tackle River Pollution, River Contamination, and Associated Water Shortage have occurred throughout Malaysia, not just in Selangor. The river pollution in Sungai Kim Kim Johor was the worst because two illicit chemicals were dumping. This incident occurred in 2019, affecting 6,000 people and resulting in hospitalization of 2,770 persons. Mostly of them is school students. For the next slides will be presented by Hazir Ifdi. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Hazir Ifdi bin Hussein. My matric number is 01DKA19F2038. Okay, let's continue with the objective, which is the first one is to design Arduino circuit system for pH value using Arduino software for pH value reader, which is PVR project. Next is to develop pH value reader application using Arduino Uno. And the last one is to test term or functionality of the pH value reader. Okay, let's continue with the scope study. The Ginta River is an excellent candidate for use as a test sample in this project, which is the river is a Perak main river. Sungai Kinta empties directly into the Perak River. Next, aside from that, this river is a popular tourism destination because it has many variety of interesting features. Furthermore, this river was once polluted as a result of irresponsible humans, such as waste of the chemical disposal. Okay, the next is several people are suspect of dumping waste into the river, according to a Perak JAS article published on 1st October 2021. Lastly, this study will employ a device that is portable and simple for the community to use. The pH of the water was the main focus. Okay, let's continue the methodology, which is the first one is the problem statement, which is we explain the problem of the Kinta River. And the next one is objective, which is we explain what is our objective about this study. Okay, the next one is the scope of study, which is we explain what happened to the Kinta River. And the next one is literature review. And number 5, we design the PVR prototype. Then number 6, we build the prototype. And the next one is we install the prototype. And finally, we test the prototype and we get a final analysis result. Okay, let's continue with the flowchart, which is we start in stage 1, which is design. The first one is we explain the problem statement, then we continue with the objective, then we conclude with the scope of study. Then we do a literature review. Okay, next on the stage 2, which is develop, we start to design the PVR prototype. Then we build the prototype, install the prototype, then we test the prototype. Okay, on the stage 3, which is test, we get the validation from the JAS and we get the analysis result, and we can conclude, which is we can make the conclusion and recommendation. So that's all.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Syahid bin Suhaidi. My registration number is 01DKA1F2027. I will forge ahead on my own section of the slide, which is design, until the conclusion. So this is our project's design. As you can see, we will make this prototype portable so that it may be carried everywhere. The substance comes next. For the time being, this is our material. We have an Arduino board, we have a pH sensor board, and an LED board. As you can see here, this is an Arduino board with all the necessary components. Next, this is how we'll construct our prototype. First and foremost, we prepare all of the items that we will need. The Arduino board was then linked to the laptop. Then, using the Arduino software, we create the code to see if the Arduino board is working properly. After we have set up all of the codings, the pH sensor was linked to the Arduino board. Finally, we test to ensure that all of the material is not exhausted. So here is the code we utilize to complete our project. The first code is a declaration, while the second code is for setup. After that, there's the main program and the LCD function. As you can see from the LCD function code, if the pH value is greater than 7, the display will be alkaline. If the pH value is less than 7, the water or the display is acidic. And if the pH value is 7, the water is neutral and can be used in our life. Here is the pH function code. The test comes next. Based on our goal, which is to evaluate the PVR project functioning, the test has already completed at Kinta River. The diagram depicts 3 checkpoints where we obtain water to do the test. This is how the exam is carried out. To begin, water samples were collected from the Kinta River at 3 distinct locations. The sample was then placed into the bottle, and finally the test must be conducted 3 times with the PVR to obtain the average result. This is our Gantt chart for FYP2 in this semester. Our data and result analysis comes next. We acquire and know that the water at the Kinta River was polluted with anything that contains acids when we conduct the test. It is because all of our finding point or the checkpoint to the same state of condition of water, which is acidic. For the average, we knew that the most acidic water is at checkpoint 3 because it was the lowest average. In conclusion, for design and building, we have reached 50%, while for the test, we have succeeded in obtaining the desired data. Last but not least, our objective can be achieved by the end of this study. That's all from us. Thank you.